What can I say about BibleShow? Uh, Actually, this is the easiest presentation software for Bible verses that I've ever seen, that I've ever used also in my church presentations and everything. BibleShow. What is BibleShow? It's simply a presentation software for verses that churches use to project verses on screens, or even when live streaming on the social media just simply that. It's used for Bible verses, to present Bible verses. Yes, something sort of, yeah. As you can see on the screen, we have reference, browser, monitor, program, search, history, options, control. And you also have autoplay, which you will not be using, so it's kind of useless for us right now. So over here we have reference or Bible versions. We have NIV and KJV and LTA, and all those amplified ESV. And when I sort of place the cursor on top, it gives out the name in full. So that is just simple. If you want to add more Bible versions, you go to options, Bibles, select Bibles, then it's going to give you all the Bible translations, all of them, English, Swahili, Hindi, whatever. Just if you download, so as you can see, these are the ones that I have already downloaded, because the ones that I'm going to use. So let's say you're in a church and you want to sort of project the verses. This is how you do it. You can go for books. Let's say, for example, it's the John 1:1. So you can go to John 1:1 and press that, and then it will project or present wherever your screen is. For us, we haven't connected to the. If you connect to an external monitor, it will present to that monitor. It will. So that's the first way which you can present. The second way, let's say you're going to second or First Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4. You can go here, scroll to First Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4, then show, like that. That's the second way that you can do it. Then going down, you can just go by pressing play or pressing on the verse itself. Just like that. Or you can use the buttons on your keyboard, the up arrow and the down arrow, to either go up or down on your verses, or you can just choose the long way by using your mouse or cursor to find verses. That's another way. And the last way of doing it is by going to these reference part, whereby you type in the verse that you want and the verse will appear when you enter it. So for example, this is how, let's see an example. So John 1:1, enter. You press enter twice. The first enter, as you can see, let me first show you what happened. When you press the first enter, it's like pressing this view, so that you can see the exact verse that you're about to present. The second enter is now to project to the screens the verse that you've already viewed. That's actually why you have to press twice. So you can sort of rub it, then type again, 2 Cor chapter 13 verse 4, and as you can see, it has already appeared the view button, but you have to unfreeze the screen so that the people can see what you're seeing on your PC. Yeah, they can see what you're seeing on your PC. Yeah, something sort of. Yeah, so just like that, you can do it by pressing either freeze like that. When you freeze, it means that you want to sort of look at another verse without changing the verse that's already presenting on the screen. So for example, as you can see, we are looking at John 1:18, and on the screen it has presented 2 Corinthians. It's because we have frozen our screen. When you press and freeze, now the people will see whatever we are seeing. When you press freeze, you can go to another verse, like and as you can see, we're looking at 2 Corinthians 2:4, and them they're seeing John 1:18. So this is very, very key if you don't want to sort of change the verse on the screen, and just like that. So see what happens if we search without freezing the screen. Look, the screen is not frozen. As you can see, it has frozen itself because it doesn't want to change the screen without your consent. Yeah, that's actually what happens. Yes. What else? Yeah, I was to forget something, but I have to say it. As you can see, Control Z. As you can see, we haven't typed the full verse. We've just typed 2 Cor instead of Corinthians chapter 13 verse, and we haven't added there's a space between 13 and 4. You don't have to write it in this way, everything you don't have to do that. You just have to just type it in, make sure that there are spaces on whatever you write, then the verse will appear. So the reason why you write like this, it's just to save time when you're typing. You can't type all these things and the verses needed at that time. You have to sort of look on how to type it. So that's why we have the browser. You can type it like this and it will appear. So you can use JX. The reason why you have to type core is because we have Colossians. We have Colossians. That's why you have to type and make it to be more specific, or else it will not project. And another reason is because the reason why you can't type just JO. You see this, there are search bars sort of red, and when I continue, it clears out. Why? It's because it's actually showing you that you have to be more specific on what you're typing, because there's Joshua also. There's so many chapters that start with J and O, so you have to be very specific in what you're typing. It's not a must that you type everything. You can learn all these shortcuts, or you can just. Another thing is the themes part. As you can see, ours is let's project one values. As you can see, ours is the background is black. You can change it to different backgrounds, one you want, or you can go to configure background. You can add a picture of your own choice. For us, we're just gonna remain with the calendar opacity. You can change the color if you want, the thickness of everything. You can just do it as you wish. Layouts, you can change it. You can bring this down or up, wherever. Text, you can change the way the text look with the fonts and everything. Transitions, you can change the transitions to random, wiggle, wave. As you can press, you see, it has a different. So for us, random, flip, ending, whatever you want, you can just do it. So let's say the preacher is saying a certain verse in the Bible, but he or she is not giving the specific chapter and verse that it is found in the Bible, what do? Let's say there's a verse in the Bible that says, for example, in the beginning there was the Word, but the preacher doesn't know the exact place where it is. That's what this search bar is for, this search box or whatever is for. You type it in, for example, in the beginning there. It's not much that you type everything and search things. You can see you have in the beginning, we have from the beginning, we have different beginning, yeah, in the beginning. So you just come and look for it, and then you present the one that is correct, whatever, yeah, something sort of, anything that you type, any verse is going to pop up on your browser, then you're going to project. That's how it is. So let's say there are those preachers who give out verses, verses prior the service, before the service starts. So what do? You come, you go to the specific verse, you search it, you present it, then you press add on the program part, then you go to another, like for example John 1:1, you press add, go to Matthew, press add, you just do that, you add, and the history part is just to sort of make your workflow go well. You don't have to type it again, the verse maybe that you had presented it before. You can just go back, look for it, and present. That's the easiest way to do it, or else you can just go back and type it, whatever you want. Yeah, if you want to delete, just press this X and X. Yeah, just like that. You can download more themes, you can delete themes, you can rename, save as, whatever, just what you want. You can increase the size to look for them well. Also here you can increase or decrease the sizes of the texts so that you can look at them well. Even the screen is just like that. You can also adjust the screen, the bars the way you want, either increase the size or decrease them. For me, this is the best because it makes me navigate quickly between the bars. Anyways, that's everything that you need to know about BibleShow. There are more, but for beginner, that's the main things that you need to know. The only thing that you need now in church presentations is now the typing speed. How fast can you type in searching for verses? Anyways, that's all that you need to know. Thank you, and subscribe for more.